We all know the struggle of staying focused, right? It's like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands. But what if I told you that Dr. Andrew Huberman, a renowned neurobiologist from Stanford University, has cracked the code to enhance your focus and productivity? He offers groundbreaking insights into the science of focus and productivity. Picture a clock in your mind, but not just any clock. It's a 24-hour clock, the circadian rhythm that regulates our daily life. Yet, beneath this well-known cycle lies something even more fascinating: the 90-minute ultradian cycle. Dr. Andrew Huberman takes us on a journey through this hidden world of biological rhythms, and he's here to help us unlock our true potential.
Our brain and body operate within that day, or within each and every day, I should say, with 90-minute ultradian cycles.
These ultradian cycles are our body and mind's natural way of working. They span around 90 minutes and dictate the ideal focus duration. This concept holds the key to understanding how long one should concentrate. Dr. Huberman shares insights into working with these cycles rather than against them. You see, it's about more than enduring endless hours of focus. Pushing for 2 or 3 hours at a stretch isn't in line with our biological design. Dr. Huberman's research emphasizes that understanding and respecting the 90-minute rhythm is the path to true productivity. So, if you're about to dive into a task, be it work, exercise, or learning a new skill, consider setting a timer for approximately 90 minutes. Acknowledge that the first few minutes are still part of the cycle as a transition or warm-up period. During this time, your mind eases into a focused state. Dr. Huberman's guidance highlights the importance of not fighting the natural flow of your mental energy. Instead, think of it like an arrowhead, occasionally broadening, but the true skill lies in refocusing and narrowing it. This active process demands metabolic energy, primarily from your brain. Instead of pushing through endless work hours, Dr. Huberman's wisdom encourages a more sustainable approach. The key is understanding the 90-minute rule, the ideal duration for focused work. These 90-minute cycles are like natural rhythms for our minds. Pushing beyond this sweet spot isn't productive, it's counterproductive. Dr. Huberman's research reinforces the importance of working with, not against, our body's design. It's a principle that can redefine how you approach tasks, making your work efficient and healthier in the long run. So, the next time you set out to accomplish a task, consider these 90-minute cycles. Set your timer, respect the transition period, and dive into the focused work. Doing this will consistently enhance and maintain your focus, unlocking your true potential for success.
I acknowledge and accept the fact that under most conditions, unless I'm really pressed for a deadline and I'm optimally caffeinated, etc., the first 5 to 10 minutes of that 90 minutes are a transition time. It's like the warm-up for focus, but I do include it in that 90 minutes.
Dr. Andrew Huberman offers valuable insight into the role of transition time. It's not about diving headfirst into work, it's about easing into focus. In any 90-minute focused work cycle, the first 5 to 10 minutes are your transition period. Think of it as the warm-up before the main event. This initial phase allows your mind to shift from a relaxed state to intense concentration gracefully. Dr. Huberman's wisdom teaches us to embrace this transition time. Those initial minutes are a crucial part of your focus session, a necessary prelude to peak productivity. They are part of the 90-minute package, and acknowledging their significance eases the pressure to perform at maximum capacity from the very start. So, the next time you set your timer for that focused work session, remember that the transition time is not a hindrance, but a supportive component. It lets you gradually shift into intense focus, progressively enhancing your overall effectiveness. Dr. Andrew Huberman takes us to an intriguing concept: the active process of focus. Instead of viewing focus as a static state, Dr. Huberman encourages us to embrace its dynamic nature.
The way I'd like you to conceptualize this, perhaps, is that arrowhead suddenly getting very, very broad, that you're focusing on many things, or that arrow shifts to a different location in the room. The key is to be able to shift it back and to narrow it once again, and that's an active process.
Your 90-minute focus session isn't a continuous stretch, but a fluctuating wave. There will be moments when your concentration broadens, akin to widening an arrowhead. During these times, your attention might briefly jump out of focus. This is natural and expected. What sets apart individuals skilled in concentration is their ability to ride these waves actively. Imagine refocusing as narrowing that broadened arrowhead, guiding your attention back to the task. This process is a conscious one, and it consumes considerable mental energy. Dr. Huberman's insight here is transformative. Instead of viewing focus as a constant, unwavering state, recognize it as a rhythmic pattern. Embrace the fluctuations as part of the process. Acknowledge that your mind might wander, but the power lies in your ability to bring it back deliberately. This active process not only enhances your focus, but also builds mental resilience. You empower yourself by understanding that focus isn't about avoiding distractions, but navigating them skillfully. So, as you engage in your tasks, visualize yourself riding the waves of focus, narrowing your attention when it broadens. This mindfulness transforms focus from a challenge into a skill, allowing you to ride the wave of productivity with finesse. As you ride the waves of focus, it's crucial to comprehend the metabolic cost your brain incurs during these intense periods. Dr. Andrew Huberman shows that your brain is an energy-hungry organ, voraciously consuming calories to sustain focus. When you engage in deep concentration, your brain's metabolic activity surges. This heightened state of cognitive function demands significant energy, primarily in the form of glucose. A substantial portion of the daily calories contributes to your brain's basal metabolic rate, emphasizing how energy-intensive focus truly is. Understanding this metabolic reality is key to optimizing your focus. It explains why you might feel mentally drained after a 90-minute of concentrated work. Your brain has been working tirelessly, and it needs a recharge. By respecting these energy needs, you can ensure sustained focus and mental clarity, making your productivity efficient and sustainable. Dr. Andrew Huberman introduces a pivotal concept in exploring focus and productivity: deliberate defocusing. It's not just a break, it's a strategic move to recharge your focus and maintain peak productivity. Deliberate defocusing involves intentionally shifting your attention from demanding tasks to activities that require minimal concentration. This isn't idleness, it's a conscious choice to allow your mental energy reservoirs to replenish. Dr. Huberman's guidance is to engage in automatic or reflexive activities, giving your mind the freedom to wander without the constraints of intense focus. During this time, avoid focused reading or being fixated on screens like phones. Instead, indulge in activities that let your brain relax. Whether taking a leisurely walk, gazing at the sky, or simply daydreaming, deliberate defocusing is not just a pause, it's a strategic pause. It's your mental oasis where your brain isn't directed towards any particular task. By defocusing deliberately, you invest in sustaining your focus and enhancing your overall productivity. It's the bridge connecting one peak of focus to the next, ensuring you're always ready for the next productivity surge. Dr. Andrew Huberman's insights extend beyond the mechanics of focus to the digital era's challenges and our constant companions, smartphones. Dr. Huberman highlights a rather unexpected place where our digital addiction is fully displayed: the restroom.
Have you noticed that wait times for restrooms in public places has increased substantially in the last 10 years? The reason for that is not digestive, okay? It's not the gut microbiome. I mean, it might be the gut microbiome, but chances are it's because people are on their phones in the bathrooms.
Dr. Huberman points out that increasing wait times for restrooms in public places over the last decade are due to something other than digestion. Rather, it's likely because people are glued to their phones even during these brief moments of respite. The message here is clear. The alluring pull of our smartphones threatens our ability to defocus and recharge deliberately. It's easy to get drawn into the endless sensory information, but it comes at the cost of our mental rejuvenation. So, as you walk down the hall or take that much-needed restroom break, Dr. Huberman encourages us to resist the urge to check our smartphones. Break the habit of digital distraction, even for a few minutes, to allow your mind the space to idle and refresh. By adopting this digital detox mindset, you're not only doing yourself a favor, but also contributing to the efficiency of public facilities. It's a small change with significant benefits, ultimately reinforcing your ability to maintain focus and enhance your overall well-being. To conclude our journey through focus and productivity, Dr. Andrew Huberman reminds us of the ultimate restoration process: sleep. During this time, our minds truly break free from conscious control. Even intense dreams contribute to this restoration process. The act of not consciously controlling your thoughts is the pinnacle of rejuvenation. Your brain repairs, consolidates memories, and prepares you for the next day. Dr. Huberman's insights underscore the significance of quality sleep. So, remember, while 90-minute cycles and deliberate defocusing are vital for your daily focus, they are mere components of a more comprehensive strategy. The ultimate restoration comes when you let go of conscious control during sleep, ensuring you're prepared to tackle each day with renewed vigor and heightened focus. Nurturing your focus is an art. With Dr. Andrew Huberman's insights, you hold the brush, embrace the 90-minute cycles, navigate focus fluctuations, and value deliberate defocusing. With this holistic approach, you can optimize your focus, enhance your productivity, and achieve sustained success. I hope you like this video. Leave your thoughts and questions in the comments below. Subscribe to our channel for more insightful content enhancing focus and productivity. Your journey towards achieving your goals with enhanced efficiency and clarity begins here.